for part 2 of Apocalypse World Australia Week 4. So what happens is everybody opens up on this Bilby. They are a gang. There are at least 5 of them shooting. Stop petting your snake.
Bad.
The Bilby takes 4 harm.
Fuck you, Arthur.
It reduces to 1 harm.
Fuck you, Arthur.
So you need to make a harm roll for the Bilby.
Now explain to me, in like I'm a 5-year-old, what it does when I roll harm, because I still don't know.
Okay. It's on the driver playbook page.
Yeah, I'm on it.
It says when a vehicle suffers harm. 1 harm is cosmetic damage, bullet holes, broken glass, and smoke.
Which is just cool, really. I mean,
yeah. So this is how fucking hard the Bilby is. They're firing, like, HMGs and shotguns, like, constant shotgun rounds at it, and all that's happening is the windshield breaks.
There's like bullets, like just like ricocheting off the Bilby.
Yeah.
It's all like going into the like a rebar in the front. Just.
Yep.
I just fucking replaced that. You assholes.
That's brand new rusty rebar. My old rusty rebars.
Ah, the windshield.
You can buy a new windshield from them. So you do need to roll 2d6 plus 1 for their harm roll, and then
2d6 plus 1.
Can I interfere with this harm roll?
Why?
No,
Why?
you can't mess with the harm roll.
Why would you interfere with it? Why would you
That-
help me?
Interfering would actually help out. You want to have a lower number, so getting a
would it?
-2 would be good, but you can't
Yeah,
interfere.
that's right.
Okay.
Sherman, and actually Henrik, your body is inside as well, so I need both of you to roll the harm roll with 0 harm.
Boom.
Because any armor you have will
Wow,
absorb
that's rough.
with 0
Oh,
harm.
jeez, that's bad.
Did you roll high?
Yeah, I rolled 12.
Wow, you rolled a 12. That's bad.
Boom! Snake eyes, bitch.
Finally, those snake eyes help you out.
All right, so what happens?
Okay,
so this is the part I don't get. What is the rolling supposed to mean, right?
something happens. It's something not directly related to damage. Just something happens, like maybe a critical part falls off of it, or maybe a gas line breaks. The Bilby will still be intact, but something else bad, not related to the damage, happens.
Like, does it have to be like something that stops the car from moving, or can it be something else?
It will be something. So let's see here. Gaza has a 10+, Sherman has a 7, and Henrik has a 2. So now I have to do the arm roll 3 times. So let's see here. Gaza, the vehicle is out of action.
Fuck you.
I think it hits like.
Well, Arthur, if you wanted to have a flying fucking mall where people can buy things from in your world, guess what? You won't anymore because you stopped the Bilby from moving, which means Gaza needs to now escape, but he's not leaving without the Bilby, so the only way you can do that is by literally murdering everyone. Congratulations, you just ruined the shopping mall.
Did I do it, or
I'm okay with that.
Or did the person who failed their role and instituted this do it?
I love it how I love it how the very little act of Sherman like attempting to remind Gaza there's a grenade launcher when he fucking knew there was a grenade launcher behind the seat was enough to like make everyone literally shoot all of their bullets into the building.
Well, they literally saw a guy stand up in the cabin and start pushing a grenade launcher out the side of a truck. Let's see here. I think that the starter probably gets shot with a bullet, right? Like something goes through the hood in AP round and hits the starter, and so now the whatever won't turn.
Okay.
I am not an automotive engine repair person.
Or what about the
Some critical part is injured, something that will take time to repair.
Okay.
All right. Sherman, you have a 7 to 9.
Yes.
They probably got us right in
lose
the
grip on
hyperflux
something you're
capacitor.
holding. So here's what happens, Sherman. You're going for the grenade launcher to start shooting them, and like a grenade lands in the cabin You're like, no! You jump out of the way. The grenade launcher flies out of the vehicle and lands perfectly intact in between Gaza and the oncoming fire. It's now sitting in no man's land. And on a miss, nothing happens. You're perfectly fine, Henrik. You're literally watching this in your special TV room and nothing's happening.
I'm like, look, I almost died. That was crazy.
Liz, I want to know what you're doing now that all this crazy shit's happening. No one is currently pointing a shotgun at you.
As soon as they start shooting the Bilby, I am going to duck behind the Bilby and mow them down with my assault rifle.
I think you need to act under fire because you're in front of the Bilby and
Yeah,
you've now got a
me.
bodyguard your way to the back of the Bilby and be like,
Well, okay, before that happens,
Tom Cruise to the front of the Bilby.
am I able to help out with this move? By
You wanna aid it?
I want to. So what I'm going to do, Arthur, and
Okay.
we can sort of do this however you like. I was thinking of running up and grabbing Exit. Just running up there and just taking him hostage.
Well, Liz is acting first.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, would this help your escape, Liz, if I was to run up and grab Exit? Because I could physically do that as a gang, I guess. Because he's only one
Exit is
person,
part of
so-
a gang as well. That's for
But
sure.
but he's only one person, right? at the
Yeah,
moment?
but he's got a gang of soldiers.
But he's not behind the barricade, right?
Yes, they set the barricade up behind him.
So are you telling me that there's no way that I could run up and take him hostage?
You can, but don't assume he's not in part of a gang because he is part of
He'll
a gang.
get a bonus, but you can still seize him by force.
What's
right?
it?
From
So
the
what's
gang.
going to happen is
Right?
neither of your gang armors or damages will apply. You're the same size gang. Yes,
Right.
you can individually seize by force him, but you won't get any gang bonus for it. That's what I'm telling you.
Right.
Because it's from a gang that you're taking.
Okay, so whatever we do first, I guess, makes the most sense here. So how do you think, Liz? What do you want to do? Which one do you want to do first?
Well, my assault
Two
rifle
of you look
is
at each other and, of course, exchange huge amounts of data through eye glances.
Yeah, this is
Right,
our
right.
weird.
Yeah.
This is our weird. We don't know it, but this is our weird. So
Yeah,
Of course.
you already
Uh,
told us there's nanomachine shit.
Yeah.
And
If we're going
First
by-
off,
if we're
no,
going by
I
Megan's
never
solid
told you there
nanomachine.
was nanomachine shit. We just agreed ahead of time there would be nanomachines. Your characters don't know that.
So okay, here's the thing, Arthur. If we're going by Metal Gear Solid nanomachine,
We're not
science,
going by
We're
Metal
not.
Gear Solid nanomachines. Stop.
We already
You're
decided
so
we don't like their
nanomachining
science.
tonight. You're literally,
all right.
you're like Keebler. That's a fucking elf, man.
The first thing I think that should really happen is me, because I'm going to be shooting off an area effect, and I
Go
don't
for
think
it.
I can.
Yeah, no. This is why I wanted to have the discussion. So if you feel like you should go first,
Okay.
then go for it, man. Absolutely.
Act under fire. What song would be playing during this acting under fire? You know, I'm just gonna fucking play Burn.
Ooh, Barracuda.
Oh yeah.
That's what she's playing.
Yeah, you're
Really?
running in slow motion. There's bullets passing all around you. You like watch it. You turn your head and like shotgun shells are moving in slow motion. Just like all those little beads are like expanding next to your face as you run. Then you slide behind the
Mediocre.
Bilby like a boss and come up with your assault rifle. What do you want to do?
Shoot and fucking shoot a lot of them.
All right, you're doing what? Give me your tags for your assault rifle again.
Oh yeah, all the tags. It is 3 harm, far, loud, area, reload.
Okay.
So,
So after you fire this thing, you're gonna have to reload it.
okay, Arthur.
Okay.
When the Bilby gets shot, this is what plays. All right, I'm gonna link it to everyone. This is a real thing that I grew up with in Australia. That happened at 6 p.m. every night on only one of the 2 TV stations that we had growing up as a kid. So there you go.
This is horrifying. Like, this explains Virgil's character a lot. I feel
right,
like
Liz.
if Virgil had a spirit animal, this would be it. Or I'm sorry, Henrik had a spirit animal.
Yeah.
It would be this.
All right, go ahead, Liz. Make your roll. You are seizing by force. The thing that you are seizing is combat versus your enemies. Your enemies being Exit and 5 men shooting bullets.
Yep.
Oh, it's only 5 men? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a small gang.
Partially.
I can take 5 guys.
What was that again? Partially seizing by force. Then I get to
Pick 2.
choose 2. I'm gonna take definite hold of it while suffering little harm.
What exactly are you taking hold of?
Their lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I mean,
Well, okay.
What about the barricade?
I would
no,
accept their
you can-
terror. You could accept. You could like take hold of their fear.
If you
They could be afraid
inflict
of
terrible
you.
harm, then you'll be doing 3 harm to them. I
Yes.
think
Actually,
because they
it's
are
a
a
lot
gang
more.
and they get 1.
They're
I
a
don't
gang
really
and
need
they
to-
already
yeah.
have armor.
Yeah.
Terrible harm, and I suffer little harm. That sounds good.
Okay, that's good. Because you have an incoming fire rating of 4. So you're suffering little harm, you step it down to 3. Then your armor 2 steps it down to 1 harm, right?
What do I get for standing behind cover?
Yeah.
That's what's
guilty.
reducing your harm.
Yeah, that's what's reducing it.
I mean, I have 2 armor.
Your 2 armor is literally more effective than standing behind the Bilby.
Oh, no. Okay.
I know it
In-
doesn't.
in-
I know. Again, this system can't cover every situation. Narratively, there's literally no difference from you standing in the open and standing behind the Bilby. You're literally that fucking hard to hit.
I need to be in the Bilby to get its armor.
Yes, but in that case, they would be shooting the Bilby, which Gaza probably wouldn't like.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
if it's
wouldn't-
a difference
wouldn't like
between okay, the only person who in this group of people who Gaza would be okay
I fixed
hiding
your
away
radio,
from fire
boy.
is fucking Liz.
Well,
You got to remember, okay, the
we'll keep
other
that in
people-
mind for the future.
Well, no, I'm going off the hex here. Everyone else is -1 and Liz is +3.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm basing it on. So.
All right. So here's what happens. You take 1 harm, and you're dealing 3 harm to them. Do you have an AP tag?
No.
Okay. So they are a gang. I don't know if gangs get their armor. I'm gonna say no for now. They
No,
take-
I think
give
a gang
tags.
of a
You give tags to gangs, man.
yeah, it's a gang
Sometimes
of
they have
5.
armor. Sometimes they have armor, sometimes they don't. It really depends on what tags you give them. Like a gun. I checked it out. So, like, a small gang will have, like, 3 tags you can give them.
And for example, my gang that I have of my person is 3 harm gang small. But that's the tags that it has.
All right.
So if
Okay.
it was a gang of 5 people,
According to its own weapons size. Okay, yeah. So it does get it their 2 armor, and they do have their 3 harm gun. So you deal 3 harm. You deal 0 damage to them. You're spraying your assault rifle bullets.
No,
at
I
all-
Didn't
chose to
they-
do
no.
extra damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. You're
And
right. You are
does-
right.
Won't my area do something
Yeah,
extra?
you
against
deal
the-
injuries to all of them. So all of them take some sort of wound.
Excellent.
Yeah.
excellent.
Freeze them all
Curiosity, isn't
down.
there-
Like every single one of them is like like shoulder shots all the way
It's
across.
no, it's injuries. Some of them are serious, but it's not a lot. You know. Yeah.
If they
Um,
take another harm, some of them might start dying. Is what it boils down to.
Yeah.
2 harm would be many injuries, some fatalities. So yes.
Yeah. And
Um,
I take 1 harm. Why does my character sheet only have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12?
One
That's
drop.
because that's the different harm boxes.
Yeah. So each harm that you take, you increase by 1 of those
Yep.
boxes.
Okay. So,
You really want to stay below 6.
yes, you do.
Okay.
What are you
and
currently
then I-
at?
3. This is the
Okay.
first time
excellent.
I take harm.
I need you to roll the harm move.
Well, you know. Okay. Harm
Plus
move.
1.
Of course.
Of course. I don't think I'm going to incapacitate you this time because that would be a little dickish. Keep
Wait,
doing
was that? Did you roll a 10 on your harm?
Yeah, that's bad.
Apparently I did.
But that's
Okay,
great
it's
for the
worse than
harm.
it seemed. You take an additional harm. So you're now at 6. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, at first you thought you were fine, and then you look down at your naked body, and there's definitely the bullet like hit you in the liver, and you're
There's
like, oh.
definitely more holes than there were earlier.
You're like, yep, I needed
Yes.
that liver. That was my favorite liver.
So
So,
Yes,
so,
Gaza,
you're-
we're up
so
to
I-
you now.
so I have 5 mouths instead of 4. Okay.
all right, here's what I'm gonna do, Arthur. I'm gonna
Yeah.
climb into the Bilby and go to the machine gun nest and just fucking spray down.
All right, sounds like you're acting under fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, there's bullets spraying all around you. The theme of Bodyguard's playing again.
Well, come on, at least Dave should have gotten that reference.
All right.
Yeah, you fucking do it, man. Tell me how you get up to that machine gun nest.
I just fucking walk up there.
He slow walks.
You literally start picking the bullets out of the air.
Well, basically what happens is, like, basically guys like, right, you done fucked up, mate. You done fucked up. The postman's pissed, and then he's gonna run up into the bilby, and bullets like coming off of him. He's just sort of yogging over there, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he gets up there and he goes, when he's in the nest, he's just like, you done fucked up. You done fucked up, and then he's gonna just fucking start blasting down.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Seize
All
by
right,
force.
so that's 2 on top, so that's 7, 8.
All right.
And let me take a look at the moves.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Wait, where is the basic move? Oh, there it is.
Yep. You get to make some choices here.
So I'm seizing by force, right?
Yep. The thing that you were seizing is combat versus a gang.
All right, so on 7 and 9, choose 2. Okay. You suffer little harm and you inflict terrible harm.
Okay. What's the armor on your Bilby is 3.
3, but
and
I'm
then
in it.
You're
so
a gang, so it's up to 4.
It's up to 4, and because I'm a driver move, I'm a daredevil, it gets another armor on top of that.
Yeah, you have acted pretty recklessly.
And then I also get, my person has currently 5 armor, so I'm at 10 armor myself.
That's not how it works.
It's not? It
No.
doesn't add up?
No.
Okay,
Does
so
not
I guess...
multiply.
No.
So I personally have 1 armor.
You still have your gang... Oh, yeah, you still have your gang armor.
I still have my gang armor. No, that
yourself.
moves over to... Yeah, so...
Here's the important part. The Bilby is going to take 0 harm in this instance.
Okay.
And then what were your 2 choices? Suffer little and inflict terrible?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the weapon tags you're using?
The machine gun on the Bilby is...
Close, far, area, messy, I think.
On the Bilby, it is close, far, area, messy, 3 harm.
Area, good. Messy, good. Alright. Let's see here. I need to find the driver. So you're dealing 4 harm to them. You're both gangs, so it's staged down to nothing. Oh, that's right. Yeah, your Bilby armors wouldn't matter. Versus the gang armor wouldn't matter, but with 4 armor, they still can't deal enough to penetrate. Still thinking this through. You take 0 harm with 0 blow through to the... Oh, nope. Nope. 0 blow through to the passengers. Okay, there's no blow through to the passengers. You just take 0 harm. So we have to roll the harm move for the vehicle.
Wait, I take... Okay.
No one takes any harm inside the vehicle. You
So,
take
alright,
0.
so...
And
Is there like a page here that you've... harm and barter? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I want to read this for myself, finally.
It's also in the common moves. If you have that open, the harm move should be in there.
Harm and barter.
When you
sounds
suffer
like a great
harm,
PC
roll plus
name.
harm. After
Right.
armor, if you're wearing any. On a 10 plus, the MC chooses 1.
Yep.
On a 79, the MC chooses 1. On a miss, the MC can nevertheless choose something from a 79 above. If she does, though, it's instead of something of some of the harm you are suffering. What? It's instead of some of the harm you suffer. So you take -1 harm. But I'm not taking any harm, so why would you be able to pick 7 and 9?
0 harm, you still roll.
If you,
If
Wait,
You
does it
have
say-
0 harm, so you need to make the roll at a +0.
Wait, so you do the harm roll, and like the harm amount is just what you add to that roll?
Yes.
Yes.
Again, it's additional things that happen in combat, not directly related to being shot to death. The good news is tell me how you kill all of these people, including Exit.
well, I
Because
said,
you
I
deal
said
enough. You deal enough damage to kill all of them. It's not bodily mutilation level, but they are all dead. Tell me
I
how
say-
it happens.
I say, you done fucked up. I run back to the Bilby. I climb in, and then I'm just like, you done fucked up. And then I just like fucking spray them all down. And then when nothing moves, like maybe like you can hear the gun casings fall on the ground because of how quiet it is now. I get out of the Bilby, and I'm just like, I walk over to exit, and maybe he's still gargling or something like that. And I just fucking kick him, and I'm just like,
Really? Wait, let me cut you off here first. I love that you're about to do the thing that most heroic adventurers do, where they do the final line over the villain, except you're the villain doing it over the hero.
yeah, he's the
Go
best.
ahead.
So he kicks him, and he's like, "Ugh," and then he leans down, and he's just like, you should have let you go. You should have let us go when you had the chance, mate. You fucked up. You seriously fucked up. This belongs to me now. I hope you fucking know that. I hope you know that. Everything on this ship now belongs to Gaza the fucking postman. And then I just punch him.
Yep, guys.
So Sherman's gonna go pick up the grenade launcher.
All right, you do that. There's no one shooting at you currently. I want to actually cut back to...
Do you want me to roll this harm?
No, he's dead.
No, do you want me to roll this harm move that you said that I had to roll?
Oh, yes, yeah, let's do that real quick. That's a good
7.
point. You got a 7 to 9? Excellent. You missed noticing something important. Sounds great. Which works perfectly with the next thing I'm about to do. Henrik,
Okay.
what happens is we come back, you're still looking at the TV talking to that guy, right? You're trying to get questions out of him.
I love how Henrik has just...
Well, yeah,
Not here at
he's
all.
he's telling me he wants me to cut off
Yep.
him, and I was telling him I wouldn't, smash his
What you
brain.
see on the TV
Oh,
is
by the way,
Sherman
I-
picking up the grenade launcher, and then the camera zooms forward into the ship, where there's another group of men getting sniper rifles and bigger guns, and then someone lifts a Carl Gustav M3, penetrating rocket rifle.
by the way, guys, I level up.
Excellent.
Nice.
Let us know your advances once you've chosen it.
Yeah.
But there's
So-
definitely someone with a gigantic rocket heading towards the Bilby right now.
Okay, I want to ask you something about the task that's being asked of me. Do I feel like I could just be like, yeah, I could find the connection to Sherman and just cut it off?
You see, what you need to do...
If I reached into the maelstrom, I could do that.
I don't think so. You need to convince Sherman to let it go. You need to
Okay,
make him go Frozen and let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
but I can't communicate to him from where I am, right? Or does this augury allow for
He's not
reverse
currently connected.
augury?
You would have to disconnect. He's not on this Wi-Fi network. right now.
Arthur, if I say get a garage, workspace, detail, and crew, can I make that mean the airplane?
Once you have seized control of the airplane, yes.
It's mine
Arthur.
now. I killed the leader. That makes me the
Exit
leader.
wasn't the leader. Exit was the sergeant. The leader is Colonel Kodo Veers.
I fucking killed the leader, man. What's up?
killed
you killed
You-
their best salesman, I think, is what you
Yeah,
did.
you
Killed the
literally
leader
killed
of the
6
back of the
people.
plane.
It's
Congratulations.
a military aircraft. There's a dozen people on board that still want to kill you, and one of them has a rocket launcher.
Hey Arthur, I reload my gun.
Wait,
Hey, Arthur, I really
what?
like my gun.
No, none of that happens. We're talking to Henrik right now. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I just wanna...
Let's let the Henrik hour happen so we can fuck shit up, and then I can use this move to kill all of you.
I love it how the only damage that's ever happened to us is because these two fucks are playing around in the maelstrom. Everything else is fine. Maelstrom is what's killing us. And you guys are just like, I touch its dick with my finger.
That was
And it's like, I don't like that. Boom, Bilby dies. And it's like, I still touch his dick off.
Yeah, but you got a plane out of the deal.
Still touches dick.
He doesn't have the plane yet. Henrik, what are you doing?
Okay.
Totally have a plan.
I'm like, all right, I can get what you want. I can get you out of this fucking weird street cafe. But right now I've got shit to take care of. And I leave. I want to
Okay.
need to wake up and tell the guys.
All right, now you guys can do all of your things.
Cool.
I wake up and like jump up and I'm like, nice fucking shooting. Okay. There's more coming. Don't come down from there.
You're like covered in grease in between two things.
Yeah.
There's like fucking like paint flares all over you, and like you're just like sweating, and you're just like, ah!
I'm just like, Kazik, don't like get back up there. We need to prepare. There's like several men. I tell them like what I saw them like armed with, and what was the fucking general's name?
Koto Veers.
I'm like, Koto Veers has his men. They're fucking going to rush
her.
us. I
It's
need
her.
a
Now,
weapon.
was Kodo Veers the one that knows my reputation? Was that Exit?
That was Exit.
That was Exit?
Mhm.
Why would Exit fucking do
I
that
look
if you knew my
directly at
reputation?
Liz when I say that I need a weapon.
That's lovely. I jump on top of the
I walk
car
over to
and
one
go,
of the guys that has like machine guns and I just take like 5 of them and I bring them back with me.
I don't think you can carry 5 machine guns.
Oh, under my arms.
I think you might be able to carry 2 or 3.
Alright, I carry 3. 3 of the
Okay.
5.
You literally like, ah!
Yeah,
And
I
maybe,
like run
maybe
over.
I bring back
Gimme,
like
gimme,
some
gimme.
of the maybe like I just drag back like 2 bodies or something with their SWAT armor on Arthur.
I love you. Yeah, you're dragging like 500 pounds of man with you.
I'm 3 dudes.
You fight like 3 people. You don't lift like 3 people.
I can punch a hole in a man, but I can't drag a dead body.
Yes, exactly.
Arthur, out of curiosity, do I have time to go put on my breastplate?
Yeah, go ahead.
okay.
All right.
Uh,
I've got
I'm
my
gonna-
grenade launcher. I go into the back and I start suiting up because I have a feeling there's going to be more fighting.
We have like an Iron Man scene, but instead of it
Yeah.
being futuristic high-tech cyber armor with
It's
an
like
AI and magical energy bolts, you're literally just suiting up like
He's
Knight
it-
style.
He's just making the sound effects that would normally go along with something like that, but he's actually just
Are you gonna give me one of these guns though?
yeah,
He's
no,
talking to somebody named Jarvis.
yeah. Yeah, that you've got
Actually, no, replace Jarvis with Hades. I'm just
All right,
like,
but before
talking.
this battle, I've got to fucking heal myself again.
Why
Okay.
don't you heal Liz?
Out of curiosity, Arthur, if he comes into the back, can I do my my workshop move on him
On who?
on Henrik?
I
Like,
think
if you-
Henrik's been in the back the whole time.
Okay, can I? I'm gonna ask the question. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to actually fix him per se, but
Well, first off, let's figure out what's going on with him. You rolled a 9. What does that get you?
So it takes away my harm, but then I have to pass an under fire roll or else.
So hang on a minute. You have 1 harm. Liz has 2, and you're taking your harm away from yourself.
Oh wait, you have 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she had 1. And
Yeah,
I
she
thought
has
you had
I
more
got
armor
a-
than me.
Yeah, I've
Okay,
got
so
a-
if you take
Okay,
one more,
sure.
then it's
Alright.
bad.
Yeah,
you do
Liz,
some very
you
creepy
heal 1
beyond
harm.
things.
You heal 1 harm segment, and now Henrik has to act under fire.
No. But the thing is, wait, hold on.
heals 1 harm. Oh,
Yeah.
On a miss.
Thanks, Henry.
Yeah, you're giving it to Henrik.
Oh no,
So
no.
You
okay,
act
I was-
under
I was-
fire, and now
right,
we
I act
figure out
under
what
fire.
happens. Yeah.
It says on a miss we both have to, so that's what
Yep.
it was. Okay.
Go ahead.
Can I aid him in this task?
Sure, go ahead. Roll it.
Yeah,
How
I'm
are
like,
you aiding
brace
him?
yourself, and I like.
You
And
just
he,
drop
like,
a feel.
He like touches me. I aid him. I grab his balls.
I'm like, yes, that will help. I'm pretty sure. I feel really confident when you do that.
Okay.
Yeah, the confidence surges through me.
Is that enough? Is
Yep.
the 7-9? And...
Let's see here.
So I get a full success.
Well, first, I just need to check and see what's happening.
I grab his balls.
On a hit, on a 7 to 9, you expose yourself to fire, danger, reputation, or oh, fantastic. Here's what's happening.
He got a 10. He got a 10.
He got a 10.
So we both are back to 3 harm.
I don't think that's
I
exactly
still
how
have
it
3.
works.
You're down 1.
So each harm increment is what is healed.
Okay, so what happens is you heal Liz 1 segment. Nothing happens elsewise. You still need to heal yourself, Henrik.
Yeah.
So Liz, you go from 6 to 3. Liz, when you grab his balls, you lost track of something during that fight.
His balls. Yeah.
No, what you lost track of was Mimi. And when Mimi sees you grabbing his balls, she runs at you with a machete. She's like,
Mimi,
get
no!"
away from Henrik! What do you do?
I'm like, it's a medical thing.
I had a lump.
And I want to try to help. I want to try to help by just like tripping her, maybe.
Why don't you try to seduce your woman?
Yeah.
This can play to your favor. Just saying.
Yeah.
What do you...
I like
well,
how Gaz is the only one not getting.
oh,
Liz,
I
what are you...
just-
I
I
need to
just
know what
felt
Liz
cool.
is doing, right? Because Liz is the one that's literally got a person with an axe running at them. Well, machete.
I just
Yeah, I'm gonna-
look at her and say, "You, what? Jealous?
Yeah, okay.
You got nothing to be jealous about. He's yours. I had no idea he could heal. I'm just like, he goes over and touches me, and I grab his balls in preparation of, squeezing if he does anything, and like, oh, I feel better. Oh, okay then. So that was okay.
Are you? I just want to be clear here. Are you doing nothing, or are you manipulating her into not stabbing you to death?
I'm trying to manipulate her and telling him, just saying, "Don't worry, honey."
Yeah, and I want to help by like just grabbing onto her so that he has time to explain before